Good afternoon. Welcome, collectors. I'm glad you've joined us here this afternoon. Of course, I've been fine all day. Now I have a frog in my throat. I just wanted to go over a few important pieces for 2021 today. Some of them we've sort of looked at, but we didn't have final samples on some things. There were a few of these little displays in the showroom where there were pieces missing, and I thought this would be a good day to really go into some detail on a few of these new pieces that I've seen you ask about on Facebook. And I'd also like to take this moment to thank our creative director, Rick Jackson, who does a really nice job of getting these little vignettes put together for us and making sure everything is just perfect for us. We also will be doing our first Snow Village 45th anniversary trivia question, so stay tuned. Sometime during this presentation, I'll be giving the first question, and when we get to that point, I'll give you some more information about that. And there's some nice prizes I've been pulling together, so I hope a lot of you will enter that contest. So let's start right here, Rebecca, and she's going to try to zoom in as closely as she can to give you as good a shot as she can for these. And these are listed under American Pride, and together with some of the other divisions for UNESCO, we are honoring the 20th anniversary of 9/11. It hardly seems possible that we're going to do that. Other divisions that are participating in this is Possible Dreams, Jim Shore, Trail of Painted Ponies, the Foundation's Angels, and Tales of the Heart. So from Department 56, and I do want to show you, all of the packaging will feature this logo on it that I'm going to show you right here. And that is for the First Responders Children's Foundation. Say that fast 3 times. And a portion of the proceeds from all of the product lines that we have thoughtfully introduced are going to benefit this foundation for the children and survivors of people who perished during the 9/11 incident. Now, when we put this together, people were right away very interested in having us do something for New York City, so I guess for Christmas in the city. Each year, there are blue lights that are lit on the very spot where the towers originally stood. And this is our tribute. Now, this is not sized to fit in your village. It's only about 7 inches tall, but it is 2 LED lights, and they do, if you've got it in a darkened room, it is a blue light that is cast. And I think the first time we showed it, only one of the lights was working because it was a prototype. But this is something that is meant to be displayed on a bookshelf or just displayed as a memorial to this foundation. The other piece that Department 56 is doing is a little accessory called Heartfelt Valor. It is made of porcelain, so it would work nicely with Christmas in the City, and it features 2 firefighters and a piece of the 9/11 tower, kind of reminiscent of some of the photographs that you might have seen during that time. A lot of detail on this piece. This would fit in nicely with your villages. So that's the first thing I wanted to make sure that I showed you today. Let's move on to the next podium here. And there were a couple of gift sets that were introduced in January that we've just now gotten our final samples of. And this is for Peanuts. We've got 2 Peanuts gift sets. I'm going to just remove this one for a second. This is what comes in the Christmas Lane Peanuts House series. It's a set of 3. So it includes the lighted house, all over-decorated for Christmas, and a wreath on the door, and really cute little lights outside, and lights on some of the eaves, and some garland and things like that. But also what comes with it are 2 of the cutouts. Now, they are made of ceramic, so they're really high quality with a really nice decal, And it's the first time that we have done, I'm not sure if it's the whole Peanuts gang, but it sure is a lot of them. So Charlie Brown in front and all of the main characters, and then some of the minor characters as well. And then over on this side, this is also included, so the 2 cutouts are included. This is, of course, Snoopy's prize-winning doghouse. These cutouts are reminiscent of what people did back in the 1950s and 1960s, and I can remember my own dad building an outdoor scene based on a Christmas tree that we had in our yard that was a cutout. These were easy to store off season because you could make them flat, and except when you pull the trees down. But this comes together, this set of 3. So this is really a nice set, and I think it really turned out well. The whole idea is the house is a simple house, and then Scott Enter, our artist who designs these, goes a little overboard on the Christmas decorations, and of course the Christmas decorations in this case would include the cardboard cutouts, but they're ceramic. An additional accessory that is sold separately is called Snoopy's Trick No Treats. And this is Charlie, I don't think I've got the right name for this one, but it is 2 kids building a Charlie Brown snowman. So this is a dimensional ceramic accessory that is sold separately, but goes very nicely with this gift set. So that's one that just came in. I've been waiting for a couple of months to be able to show you the final result of that. We had the house, but we did not have the cutouts. So I wanted to wait until we got the actual cutouts. And they're really much nicer quality than a cardboard cutout would be. So Rebecca, let's move on to the next one. And the next one is also the next one. Oh, wait a minute. It's Good Old Charlie Brown. That's what that one is called. Oh. That one over there is called It's Good Old Charlie Brown, which does make sense because that's what the snowman looks like. I was looking at the wrong one here. Sometimes it's good to have notes, sometimes it's not. So for the Trick or Treat Lane, which is the Halloween version of Christmas Lane, we've got a very similar house, a cute little house. It's got, instead of having snow on it, it's got the leaves on it. It comes with, I don't know if it comes with the leaves, but we show some leaves on the ground instead of snow. It's got really cute little lights, and the lights are all LED lit, and they look like little leaves, little maple leaves, and I'm not sure what kind of leaf that is, but the little leaves on the house. And then again, this is what comes with the set. It is a set of 4, so it comes with the lighted house, LED pumpkins on the doorstep, and it has 3 cutouts with it. The iconic Welcome Great Pumpkin, where Linus and Lucy and a silhouette of Snoopy are waiting in the pumpkin patch for Charlie, are waiting for the great pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. Snoopy, or the Peanuts kids, all dressed up for Halloween, and let's guess who this one is. So they're all ready to go. And then, of course, we can never leave out Snoopy on his Red Baron. And again, these are ceramic. The bases are all leaves, so very nicely done. This would make a really cute display all by itself. All you'd have to do is get some of the leaves, a couple of the fall trees, and your display would be complete. It would be adorable to do on a slab of wood base or a basket so that you could move it. Really cute setup. And so these will all be available starting in a few weeks when stores start to get their merchandise. And then, thank you. That's why we have you, Rebecca. And then there also is a freestanding, separately sold accessory. This one is called Snoopy's Treat No Tricks. So the dog dressed like Snoopy, it looks like a beagle's jumping up. The little boy, who is supposed to be Charlie Brown, you can tell because of his shirt, they're out trick-or-treating. So that is another one if you don't want to buy the whole set but would like to add a little accessory like that. Look at how cute that is, and you can see all the holes in his costume, just like shown over here. So very cute. Okay, I'm going to take a moment and give you the trivia question. Now, if you remember from last time, I said each first Thursday of the month from now until the end of the year. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, we will have one trivia question each time. You will have from now until 4 p.m. Central tomorrow, so until April 2nd at 4 p.m., because I want folks who don't have the opportunity to watch live to be able to participate in this contest as well. When I give you the question and you want to respond, just respond right online. But when you respond, just write trivia, answer, and then your answer, so that I know if it's a comment or if you're entering the contest. Does that make sense? Okay, so here's the trivia question, and I'll repeat it once more while we're still on the air here. Here's your question. Since we all know that 2021 marks the 45th anniversary of the original Snow Village, 2021 marks what anniversary of Scott Enter as the Snow Village artist? Good luck. So let's move along over here. This series was designed totally by Paul Lundberg, and this is for the Disney Village. This is Pumpkin Town. I think I showed you the two lighted pieces last time, but Rick did such a nice job of putting it all together in a little vignette. Now we have 7 item numbers here. Each house is separate. We've got Minnie, Mickey, and you can see their names are over the door. We've got a set of 2 street lights with LED lights. Those are battery operated, but you can use those with an adapter, or you can also use them with our building and lighting accessory system. We have this kind of centerpiece pumpkin that is LED lit and also comes with batteries and then can be converted to AC/DC. This is reminiscent of what they have at the theme parks, kind of in the center square of things. We also then have a set of 2 pumpkins. These are resin, the rest are all porcelain. And then we have 2 sets of characters. This one is Mickey and Minnie dressed up for Halloween. And this one is Pluto and Donald Duck. And we have a lot of people who ask for Donald Duck as a character. We don't do, we do Mickey and Minnie a lot, but we don't do other characters quite as often. And this one's really cute. Pluto is trying to take away Donald's treats. And I think Pluto might be winning here. Donald doesn't look real happy. So these are all sold in separate sets. One set, each are sold separately. That's separate. The street lights is a pair of 2, and then each of the houses are sold separately. And what we have here on the ground, which I thought was a real interesting use, Rick was looking for something the right color, and those are just a bag of beads that he got at a local craft store. So it hides all of the mechanics, the little the wires and things like that. And once you get them in place, they really are an attractive addition. And in the right color, it really looks cute. And of course, as we go over on our little journey here, we'll just go right past this one again. This is our Haunted Mansion, based on the Haunted Mansion at Disney World. And Rebecca, if you want to maybe zero in on the 3 hitchhikers, this has been a very popular accessory. You don't need to have the house to have the hitchhikers. Those are sold separately. And I thought I saw something here with what the names were, but I guess I didn't write them down. But I guess they each have names, and they each have kind of their own little story, and they're based on some person in real life, and they are part of the Haunted Mansion experience at Disneyland. So I think it's really cute. Last one I want to just touch base on again. There's been a lot of talk about Elvira, and this is Elvira's house. This is one of our hot properties. This house is made of resin, so we can get a lot of detail. So this is Elvira's house. You can see there are some little bats that are flying around. They're attached, so there's no way to lose them. So the little bats on kind of clear plastic wires so that they can have a little movement to them. Looks like there's 4 of those. And then the accessory showing Elvira herself walking her dog, and I believe his name is Gonk, if I'm pronouncing it right. So again, if you're not even into Halloween Village, but love the mistress of the night, Elvira, and this would be a cute little setup. And we've just used a little bit of moss, a couple of our black trees, this silhouette black backdrop that we brought out last year. It's done as one piece. It's got a very narrow profile. Just set that in back. It will look great on a shelf. So there is that one. And then the last thing, once Rebecca's done with that, we'll go over here. And I have a couple of pieces from Halloween that really bear a little more, I don't want to say explanation, but they're so neat that I wanted to be able to show them to you. People are always asking about what we have for Snoopy for the Peanuts line, and these are the 2 for the Peanuts giftware line. We've got, let's see, what are they called? We have got those not even written down. We've got the Peanuts, and they're in the it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and we've got a couple of LED lit jack-o'-lanterns here, and then in the front, and Lucy and Linus are waiting for the Great Pumpkin to come. And then we've got Snoopy, who is dressed as the Red Baron, and again, the 4 corners have a LED lit pumpkin, so that it goes with this series. And I wanted to show them to you lit so that you could get a little better look at them. These are the last 2 pieces I'm going to show today, but they really are very cool. This is the new piece for the Witch's Hollow, and what's really neat about this one is called, say this fast 3 times, the Cryptic Cave Crystals. The crystals have kind of a mysterious story behind them. So Scott did a piece. He's got crystals or mock crystals or faux crystals hanging all around, and you know, all of the Witch's Hollow, they're all shaped, the roofs are all shaped like a witch's hat, and they're all kind of on the small side, so they don't take up a whole lot of room. There's some LED green lighting on the inside. What's really neat, and if you can see it, the crystal ball being held in the talons of the vulture on top is LED lit, and it changes color. Kind of subtle here. Now it's going kind of to an orangey pink, and I think there's green coming up, and I think it goes to purple. Isn't that cool? And just looking at a static picture online or a static picture in the brochure just really doesn't do it justice. And with most of the pieces that we've done for Witch's Hollow, there is a witch that goes with it, and this is the Cryptic Cave Mystic. So this is the witch that goes with it, and she is a lit accessory. Her orb does not, well, it looks like it's changing colors, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I think it does change colors. At first, when I first plugged it in to make sure it worked, I wasn't sure it did, but no, I can see it's changing colors too. So this is really a neat accessory. Rick Jackson works really hard with our factories over in the Orient just to get little details like this added to our accessories. You know, that would take a special little wire or bulb or something on the inside to make that happen. So how neat is, oh, look at that. That's cool. That looks really cool. So they don't coordinate same color with the same color, but I guess it's how you have them plugged in. But two really neat pieces, and if you hadn't seen them working, you wouldn't know how neat they are. So do we have people who are entering our contest, Rebecca? Good, excellent. So one last time, I'm going to give you the question one more time. And then remember, you will have from now until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and that is for those folks who aren't as lucky as you are to be able to watch it live. Gives them the opportunity to enter the contest as well, and we will do a prize package for each month. Each month it's going to be different. It will all be Snow Village related product, and we will try to have something signed by Scott Enter, who is our primary Snow Village artist, and he's also the primary artist for Snow Village Halloween. So here's the question one more time. Since we all know that 2021 marks the 45th anniversary of the original Snow Village, 2021 marks what anniversary of Scott Enter as the Snow Village artist? Our next Facebook Live will be April 15th, tax day, when we will have some of the mid-year introductions to show you, not just images. We've got actual pieces that we'll be able to start showing. Good luck on the trivia contest. Remember, you have till 4 p.m. tomorrow to enter. Happy Easter. We'll see you all soon.